Pimp, pimp. Hooray!
The point is, I joke about racism, because racism is a joke.
Savage.
Solomon.
He is Mr. Solomon.
You know something? At least he's honest.
Ladies and gentlemen.
He's a goddamn weapon.
Can you hear me in the back?
Blackness.
Sincere.
I'm so sincere.
S-I-N-E-C-E-R-E. Sincere.
I mean, the problem is really with the people you cover. Politicians, the celebrities.
Nobody does it better.
The cream of the crop.
Welcome to Thought Crimes, everyone, and this is your girl, Sincere.
And this is your man, Prince Solomon.
So, we are talking about 23andMe. Basically, they have sold the rights to develop a drug based on its users. Basically, for those who don't know, the DNA that they have been able to collect through their 23andMe kit has now helped them to be able to allegedly develop a drug based again on their users' information when they, gave their DNA over to 23andMe with the mouth swabs. Or actually, 23andMe don't do the mouth swabs; they do the spitting in the tube. So that's their process of collecting DNA.
Yeah, I've seen some very, for me personally, disgusting instructional videos of the spit in the valve. I don't like that. I'm sorry, don't like loogies. But anyway, yes, indeed. 23andMe actually has done something that appears to be unprecedented for a lot of people. When folks found out 23andMe sold the rights to a drug it developed from its genetic database. Think about that. It was able to sell a drug that was in a development phase as they were advertising with this, I would say more so even than Ancestry.com. I would actually say it was a pretty aggressive social media ad campaign.
Well, they had to partner up with that company Almirall, which is a
Spanish-based, right?
Yeah, pharmaceutical company based in Spain, and it's supposed to be a partnership that is supposed to have treatment, for inflammatory diseases and arthritis, to fight against arthritis. But even though 99% of technology is created from the origin source to help people, we know a lot of times that it's eventually turned into something that is used for nefarious reasons, which is why there are certain people that are apprehensive, while there are other ones saying as long as they don't, turn over everything to the feds, and the federal government is now using this to monitor people, then what's the issue if they're using this science for medical purposes?
I do get that part. I get it. And I mean, we are in the era of data mining, so you and I, we was watching on Frontline, the excellent documentary about AI, and its, use with life and how there's going to be conflicts, this, that, and third. I mean, you guys know about the AI discussion, to the listeners that understand. But one of the key advisors in the, film in itself, he made a very bold statement that stuck with me. He said data is the new oil.
Sorry to interrupt your scheduled programming of this wonderful podcast, episode 25, where we talk about 23andMe DNA data harvesting. And we talk about transhumanism and why in the future, from some indications, race and gender will no longer matter, because in transhumanism, you can become anything you want. Do not forget that you can check out the rest of this podcast on Podbean currently. Later on today, you can check it out on Spotify. And Monday morning, you will be able to check it out on iTunes. We're also on Google Play. And for anybody who want to follow us in some of our animations, we're on Instagram. That's ThoughtCrimes1984 on Instagram. On Twitter, Thought_Crimes. And of course, we have our Patreon for those who want to keep us full-time putting out media for everybody to enjoy. And don't forget, we do have a website, www.thoughtcrimesworld.com, to keep you up to date. Once again, that's www.thoughtcrimesworld.com. Peace.
Yo, peace to Prince Solomon. Peace to Sincere. Peace to the Thought Tanks. Let me make it simple. Peace to the gods of the thought tanks. Use your mind wise. Like the men of Magi in the biblical times, with gifts from kings and queens of black majesty. My steed is so unique. Coming out Virginia, Richmond exec. My city is filled with Klansmen with ropes and gats and cop badges. We shouldn't have to go through that, but see the reason why I rap? Expose it to those who in the thought tanks who may not know it, and even those who may sense it but might not be familiar. Virginia, Georgia, I ain't lying when I say I know killers out the Creighton or the Fairfield with failed females who feel venom like a Spider-Man flick for real. It's like the whole elementary school is trained with steel, but no shack act or shack attack. Jack is just black on black and white, too mad we brag. Ew.
Guard your grill, knuckle up. Guard your grill, knuckle up. Guard your grill, knuckle up. Guard your grill, knuckle up.
The game like the bending of the ring work. Wanna bury us like the main eventers with the ego. Wanna bury underneath guys, no. Funeral like a Biggie body strolling through a New York to head back home. It's all bad in my city like Chicago. I tried to be a Lupe, my city didn't back me. They got mad when I was talking issues affecting us, wrecking us and leaving us in dust. When cops roll up, bulletproof tank, mind block shots. Thanks Solomon for the knowledge. Peace to the queen like a reef, hitting notes that'll piece any neighborhood shooting popping out in Compton. Atlanta probably ban me, then deport me for doing rhymes about the 804. Make Atlanta so to the point folk finna fear me. The dark lingo, we talk eerie. Police, they hear me, they come near me. I'm innocent, my lyrics intent to speak inside the minds of kids in my city. Same schools I went to that had guns hid in the locker. When the lunch hit, Mexicans popping like it's Pepsi cans. Whoa.
Guard your grill, knuckle up. Guard your grill, knuckle up. Guard your grill, knuckle up. Guard your grill, knuckle up.
Third verse, once again, peace to my brethren. Solomon, the one from the ATL motherland. Dog, your hometown got beef with my flow. I ain't trying to die broke. Tell them females in Marietta, leave me alone. I ain't trying to sweat it like a sweater.
Nah, kid, like the Dunham, the serious. I'm fresh out the Richmond, no missions with writtens and freestyles. I'm dishing out the peach state, turn it bitter. The versatile style, make a peach bottom boost. Slide a gladiator shoes off smooth like a mic move. Yeah, souls be the fetish, so I write soul fetish for the black soul of where the music came from. The hip hop in New York, train it down to Richmond. Right. Since the middle school, had to train to be a lyricist. And meanwhile, the clan outside giving tickets. Versatile style. Oh, by the way, FathrGodSun. What's the feat for a beat? Let me know you got one. I can either tap the beat or murder it. Which one? I'm freestyling, wildin', waiting for the opportunity to unify the DMV and stop having poetry. People from the more reading more sad eulogies. Where's the unity? I'm soon to be a mid-carter, still overlooked by the main event crap push. That's Atlanta Corporation for ya.
Guard your grill, knuckle up. Guard your grill, knuckle up. Guard your grill, knuckle up. Guard your grill, knuckle up.
Peace and love, two think tanks, set your mind on what's next. Go work, flex, undefeated for a check. I'm trying to be that before the black and white tees bury me in the text. Whoa, Lord help while my hand heal. Carpal tunnel getting real. Think G-O-D, it be the left, not the right one. I write with the cause of ruckus. Degenerate like the cart as the coon, no ruckus. Hickenbottom, Paul Levesque, taunt with the sucker to the puppets that'll love to blackball me. You call me and tell me I'm wrong. What I'm saying, I done paid a paycheck from my labor for time in the booth and tell truth about a city that a lot of black boys probably scared from the images of nooses and bruises. Like Klansmen abusement is real where I'm from. The DMV is still hood beefing. Prince shed the word on my city cause I'm grieving. I'm trapped in the A-town, no sound, no way of coming out to hear the sound of my queen with glee when she see her king rose to his goals and he bought her a house. I'm faded, freestyle waiting. IG vids looking similar to Sean 97. Bad blood, face first in the cage, then ablated. Next month, screw a job, attitude changes. And that was a reference to the Montreal screw job in 97.
Don't forget to subscribe to Thought Crimes and also our website www.thoughtcrimesworld.com and our Patreon. Peace out, everyone.